The equation that I practice to fulfill dogs is exercise, discipline, affection. Food to me is part of affection. The food also we have to give to the pack when the mind is calm submissive, which means they have to be in a very patient state of mind for them to receive this food. At the same time, when I'm preparing the food, I'm happy doing it. So I am sharing my love, preparing the food for my boys who work already with me, and now I'm going to satisfy the appetite. I like to use my hand just because I feel more close to them. You know, my scent is delivered in the food, so they get to smell me in the meal too. You know, I want to be very intimate with them, and I want to be part of every single thing that they can actually do. I really want to be everything they have, because to me that's pretty much everything I have. My family and my dogs are everything to me. All right, so I prepare a few plates, and of course, Stanley is always ready to get fed first. Stanley, very well. So we invite Stanley. We have, hey, Mandy, sit down. Sit down, Mandy. Very good, nice and gentle. Sit down, sit. There you go. Good girl. And then they get the food. Now we have Benjamin. You need to sit down. That's right. Wonderful. Now, this is an exercise. For dogs to eat close to each other is a challenge, right? One thing is they have to finish their meal and then go somewhere else. They can't go and see if somebody else still have some leftovers. That will be a very, very bad fight. So we have to supervise their eating habits. When I have food in my hands, I don't create excitement, because that can create a horrendous fight. We just keep it quiet. I mean, they're going to eat, I'm going to provide the food, but they have to be quiet. They have to be calm before we put the food on the floor. So just a recommendation, if you're going to feed your dog, do not create an excited moment during feeding time. They're already excited smelling the food. And then we wait until they finish, some of the pack finish, supervise. You know, remove some of the guys who are giving eye contact. We don't want them to give each other's eye contact. See, this is good enough for them to be eating next to each other. Yeah, we don't waste any food here. This is a mental workout for me. I have to make sure they don't get too close to the food. Everybody wants a piece of food. Hey, move, move, move. Yeah, see, they can create this. He doesn't mind if they look at their food from 2-3 feet away. It's when they get really close to the food. This is not a game. This is actually a very serious activity. It's like feeding crocodiles. There's no difference. And this is the beauty when you walk with dogs. You know, they're hungry. They will eat anything. I mean, you put cans in here, they eat it. But we don't put cans. We just put dry food, canned food, and a lot of love in there. That's what they finish them. Look, we don't even have to watch the plates, right, guys? Just the tongue works. Everybody here has issues. They don't come because they're happy-go-lucky. They're very fearful. They attack dogs, they kill cats, they went after children, they went after humans.
He has this pack of 25 or 30 large, aggressive dogs. You would be afraid to even come near the fence. Caesar is, you know, I hate to use the term alpha dog, but he truly is alpha dog.
What Caesar does is he gets into the instincts and the nature of the dog and how a dog relates and interacts.
Everybody waiting for him. As long as he's in my hands, he's safe. We have a case here. She's a professional cat killer. She's going to be the reason why we adopted a cat. See, once you become your dog pack leader. You can bring anything that he might hate or dislike and make him like him. Relax. So what we're doing here is dogs have to submit to a cat. That's the only way they're going to accept them as a pack member.
I have 2 or 3 problems with him. He'll jump up on the kitchen countertop when there's food and eat the food, cooked or raw, doesn't care. He has a tendency with people to jump either behind or on the side and nip. I sent him to dog school, and he'll heal, but I have to stop this nipping and biting at people. It scares them.
What position do you want to play? If you want to play just the lovable role, you are a follower. Remember, they don't follow lovable leader. They follow dominant leader. This is what I mean about calm, submissive mind.
Right.
And they all went through the same thing he's going to go through.
He is uncomfortable around other dogs. He would show aggressive tendencies if a dog was too close to us. He will attack if it's in his personal space. This freaks me out, seeing 30 dogs off leash.
I like to bring dogs who the owner said that my dog is very aggressive with dogs. And in my place, allow me to analyze how intense they are in a place where it's under control by me. See, they react to the energy. They don't care if they're pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, they don't care. They just react to the energy, how they're being approached.
To have him around that many dogs and not even put his hackles up was amazing to me.
It's time for the dog whisperer number 2.
It's a very family-oriented business. As a matter of fact, it's a family-operated business where it's not just me and Caesar, but it's also our children that get involved and they interact with the dogs.
89 pounds, pit bull, playing with my 4-year-old son.
Calvin, he is not, strong. He'll move dogs away and they automatically know, get out of the way. And then I've got a 9-year-old who can help a dog that is afraid of kids.
That's the only way you're going to get rid of the mind of a dog who attacks kids, if a kid participates in his rehabilitation. That's better, much better.
I find it very rewarding to know that we can help people that can help themselves in their lives, as well as the relationship with their dog. And to make that kind of a change is unexplainable. It is the most extraordinary feeling that a human can have is their purpose.
Born to be dog whisperers here. Next generation.